All right. So on Monday, with you guys, we actually went over this one. Okay, 6x cubed times 2x to the fourth, right? So what we did is we multiplied the coefficient, right? And then with the exponents, we just put them together. We added them, right? So then we did the same thing here. Wait, my alarms. Hold on, my alarm. Yeah, my alarm. Okay, so now what do we have? So now here you'd have the same thing, all right? 6 times 2 is 12. And then with the exponents, since there's 4 and there's 1, there's 5 altogether, okay, with the exponents. Now number 3, oh, sorry, number 3. So again, if you got it right, put a little check. You got it right. So remember, I'm looking at the coefficient and the exponents, all right? The variable with the exponent. Those are two possible answers, all right? So if it was like 10, 10, that's 20 points, all right? So number 3, let's go ahead and do number 3. 2p to the 4 times 7p, all right? So go ahead and what do? We multiply 2 times 7 is 14. And then Mr., this one doesn't have a exponent. We'll just put an invisible 1. So altogether, how many exponents are there? Ruben, how many exponents are there for number 3?
Uh, 5.
5. So we're going to put p to the 5. So if you got this one right, that's fine. Okay? So, and then we did number 4, guys. All right, so make sure you guys are copying all those 8 or 12 people. Arwen, Vivian, all right, all those people I called. I'm trying, Anthony Garcia. All right, make sure you're doing this. I'm giving you the free points. All right, it's better to get a 75 than a 0. All right, a 0% is like a FF minus. So 4 times 1, right? It's 4. And then again, we have 4 and 1, but we have a to the 5th. And then your answer there is D. Number 5. So again, if you got it right, put a little check. If you got it wrong, just circle it and say, oh, forgot to add the 1. All right, that's fine. All right. Can you guys see this? Elijah, can you see this? Are you able to say it? Okay, so make sure I'm giving you guys the answers. So just copy it. I don't care as long as you're doing something. I know you guys are tired. I know. I'm tired too, but it's just like, all right, here we go. So 2p to the 0 raised to 2. So we have to write 2p to 0 twice because of the exponents, right? We have to multiply by itself. And then 2 times 2 is 4. And there's 0 p's. So one thing you're going to learn when we do division is that p to the 0, anything to 0 is always 1. How is that, mister? You'll see during the division, okay? So 4 times 1 is 4, and that's the one we did, all right? Then the next one, because we're doing it power to a power, you have 4r, and that's like to the 1. You could put a 1 if you want. So 4r to the 1 times 4, you're going to do it 3 times, okay? See? So then we're going to do 4 times 4 is 16, and then times 4 is 64. Mister, can I use a calculator? Yeah, I don't mind. All right. 64 and then R to the what? Arwin. How many R's do we have? Arwin.
We have 3 R's.
3 R's. So R to the third. Okay, and that's it. That's all you're doing, guys. All right. Good job, Arwin. Number 7. Okay, number 7. So let me go ahead and write number 7. And you have the same thing. 6R, which is to the power 1, but you don't have to put 1. and you're going to raise that to the power of 3. All right, so basically you're multiplying it 3 times. So we're going to go ahead and write that. 6r to the 1 times 6r to the 1 times 6r to the 1. And that's it. Then you're going to multiply the coefficient. 6 times 6 times 6. Does anybody know what 6 times 6 times 6 is? Anthony Garcia? What's 6 times 6 times 6? I don't know where's my phone? Oh, here. Anthony Garcia? Anthony, are you there? No? Okay. So remember, I'm marking down for people who are not participating. All right, who are just disappeared. I mean, that's fine. Oh, who's that? Who was that? Oh, Eli, what was it again? Thank you, Eli. 216. So 216, and then how many R's are there? 1, 2, there's 3. So I'm going to put R to the 3. Okay? R to the 3. Okay? So then number 8. Now you have 6x squared. All that is raised to the power of 2. Okay? All that is raised to the power of 2. So then once again, whatever's in parentheses, you're going to raise it. So you're going to write it twice because of this exponent. Okay, so 6x squared times 6x squared. Okay, so again, 6 times 6 is 36, and x squared plus x squared, Vivian, what's x squared times x squared? How many x's? Vivian, if your mic doesn't work, type it in. Vivian? Oh, no? Okay. That's Vivian and Anthony. Oh, guys. Oh, there you go. So, okay. So, Vivian, you don't know? That's okay. So, Vivian, you see how there's 2, right? And then there's 2. How many altogether? If there's 2 and then there's 2, how many altogether? Type it in, Vivian. How many altogether? Yeah, 4. That's it. So you're going to put x to the power of 4 because they're exponents. See that? If you want to do it the long way, that's fine. You could go x squared is x times x. X squared is x times x. So there's 4 of them. See that? You could do it the long way if you want. But all you have to do is add them, right? Just add them. All right? So there you go. You understand it now, Vivian? So look, if you look right here, it's R1, R1, R1. There's a total of 3 R's, so R to the third. Okay? All right, here we go. Number 9. 4x to the third raised to the third. Okay? So Vivian, I'm going to call on you on this one, all right? See if you got it. All right, so I'll do the first part. 4x to the third is in parentheses, but I'm going to do it 3 times. So 4x to the third times 4x to the third times 4x to the third. That's 3 times, right? Because of this power to a power. Now, I'm going to go ahead and multiply, right? Multiply 4 times 4 times 4. You're going to use your calculator. Does anybody know what 4 times 4 times 4 is? Anybody? 4 times 4 times 4? 64. Okay? Now, Vivian, how many exponents are there? I got x to the 3, x times x times x, another x times x times x, another x times x times x. How many altogether? Vivian, just type it in. How many? Waiting, drum roll. waiting for Vivian's answer. Good. How many altogether? Use your fingers if you want. We got 3, 3, 3. How many altogether? Vivian. Vivian? Did you fall asleep? How many altogether, Vivian? We got 3, 3, and 3. See, this is a bad thing. I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing. Vivian, are you there? All right, I'll just mark you're not participating. So remember, so don't look at the times. Don't look at the times. Okay. So x cubed. So look at this. X cubed is x times x times x, right? And then x cubed is x times x times x. And then here is x times x times x. Do I have 27 of them? No, I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yes. So remember, the little numbers, you're not going to multiply. Never multiply the little numbers. Okay? Never multiply when it's laid out. So x to the 9. Very good. Good job. All right. Oh, my timer went off. Hold on. Hold on. Oops. All right. So here we go. So number 10. This is number 10. So you see how there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So n to the 4. That's it. Okay. So n to the 4. So this is your answer for number 10. Okay, because we did 4n to the third, 4n times 4n times 4n, and then times 1n. So 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. And then there's 4 n's. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So 64 n. So remember, I don't want just answers. I want you to actually break it up. All right? Because I know you can't do that in your mind. All right? So I want you to do the work. This is the work and this is your answer. All right? So now number 10, number 11. Go ahead and do number 11. Number 11. So 11 is v to the fourth times 2v squared. Okay, so here we have a 1. Okay, so 1 times 2 is 2, right? And then how many v's do you have? The little number. Remember, Vivian, you don't multiply, right? You're basically adding them. So if I were to ask, let's see, Alondra, how many v's are there? Because remember, v to the fourth is v times v times v times v. There's 4, and then v times v. How many v's are there, Alondra? 6, so v to the sixth. Remember, that's another way. It's like, do v times v. Do it in your hand. So that means it's, and you have them there. Okay, very good. So 2v to the sixth. Number 12, v squared, and then v4. But mister, there's no parentheses. That's okay. It still means the same thing. So v times v times v times v times v, there's 4. So Harry, how many are there? How many v's are there? Ooh, okay. Harry replied 6. There you go. Very good. So this is v to the power of 6. See that? It's not 6v. Very good. Good job. Number 13. Okay, this one's a trickier one. 4n times, and I saw some people that just wrote answers. Make sure you break it up because I don't know how you got the answers so quickly. All right. So let's just go ahead and do this. All right. So you see how you have a power to a power right here? So what you're going to do is this one, you're just going to leave it alone, right? And this one, you're going to leave it alone because there's nothing. Now on 4m to the third, raised to the third, you're going to go ahead and do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Got it? And then, Mr., but there's nothing here. Just put a 1 there. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and multiply 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 2. So you use your calculator right here and go ahead and do 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 2. And you should have received 512. So my answer here is 512. Now, how many M's are there? Diego Flores, how many M's are there? We got 1, 3, 3, 3, and 2. So remember, Vivian, how you were multiplying it? So make sure you don't multiply them, right? So Diego Flores, how many M's do we got? Diego Flores. Diego Flores? No? Diego Flores. All right, cool. How about Candace? Candace, how many M's do I have? Candace? How many M's? We got 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 and then plus 2. Anna? Anna, how many M's do we? How many?
12.
12. Let's see. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. Plus 1 is 10. 11. Yes, 12. So M to 12. So all you did is added them, okay, with the exponent. All right. Number 14. We got 3 more. 2n times n to the third raised to the third. Okay. So we got 2n times n to the third raised to raised. So this here, we're going to write it 3 times. So multiply it by itself 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the 2n just comes down. The 2n comes down. See that? So then we got 2 times 1 times 1 times 1, which is 2. Okay, Ethan Rodriguez, how many n's do I have? How many n's?
9.
And then don't forget this one, right?
Oh,
Very good. Thank you, Ethan. So n to the power of 10. Okay. If you got it wrong, it's okay. Just correct it. All right. That's number 14. Number 15. 2x. There's a lot of raised to the third. I don't know why that happened. Raised to the third times 4x to the fourth times 3x. All right. So if you notice, there's a power to a power right here. So I have to do that first. Okay. So I'm going to write 2x 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Because of this power to a power, right? Mister, but that doesn't have a power. Yeah, it's actually a 1. It's raised to the power of 3. Okay? And then the 4x to the fourth, we just leave it there. And then the 3x, we leave it there. Okay? So now all I have to do is multiply the numbers. Okay? Multiply the numbers. So what do we multiply? So 2 times 2 times 2 times 4 times 3. So let's see, who else have I not called? Let's see. Oh, Tristan. Tristan, what do we get as a coefficient? 2 times 2 times 2 times 4 times 3. Tristan?
Was it 106? I can't remember.
No, do you have a calculator? On your cell phone?
Yeah.
It's So go ahead and do 2 times 2 times 2 times 4 times 3.
96.
Very good. 96. That's what I got too. 96. And then Tristan, you're staying here. How many x's are there? Remember, this is 1, 1, 1, and 1. How many altogether?
8.
8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So x to the power of 8. Very good. So if you got it right, put a little check, boom, boom. All right. And the last one was just a review. 16 is 7 to the third times 7 to the third. Okay. So how do we do this? Right? Some kids are going to go 49. No, let's break it up. 7. This is like having an x, right? Since it's the same. So I could do 7 times 7 times 7. And then 7 times 7 times 7. So how many 7s are there? Let's see. Who haven't I called? Let's see. Tristan. Tadeo. How many 7s are there? Tadeo. Tadeo? No? Fell asleep? Okay, that's no problem. Okay, how about Isaiah? Isaiah, how many 7s are there? Isaiah?
6.
So am I going to put 76 or 7 to the power of 6?
To the power of 6?
Yeah, very good. And that's it. All right. So we're done with correcting the work. I'm going to take out the video. So, and then